This video, let us do the problems of exercise 6.3 of triangles. Okay. See, in the first question, there are 6 problems. You are asked to check. Here in this whole exercise, we apply all the theorems of triplet, triplets and SAS similarities. Okay. Let us see what happens here. Now, if you see the first 2 triangles, let us check whether they are similar. I think the corresponding angles are equal. So, this is similar, no doubt. Now, when you see these 2 triangles, are these 2 triangles similar? Corresponding sides are given here. Let us check the ratios. When you check the ratios directly like this, it won't happen. But when you turn the triangle, I think it will happen. When you turn clockwise, then you take compare this with this. 2 by 4 is 1 by 2. 2.5 by 5 is also 1 by 2. 3 by 6 it is also 1 by 2. That means when you turn this clockwise, the corresponding sides are ratio. These 2 are also similar. And this thing, here also corresponding sides are given. The sides are not in the same proportion, so no doubt they are not similar. And here, I think we have to apply SAS similarity. Okay. Okay. Let us see when you turn this side. When you turn clockwise, let us see whether it happens. When you turn clockwise, when you compare the sides, 2.5 by 10 it becomes, and 5 by 5 becomes, which is not equal. So these 2 are also not similar. Now look at the 4th question. The sides are given here. Here, these 2 we cannot compare, we cannot even apply SAS. Why? Because to apply SAS similarity, there should be an angle, and the sides including the angle should be like this, whereas not happening in this case. So you cannot even compare these 2 triangles. So these are not similar. I tell you again, when you are applying SAS, it should be like SAS. The angle should be there and the sides including the angle should be given, where it is not happening in the case of the first problem. Now let us go with the 6th question. What is given? Angles are given. I think only 2 angles are given. I want to tell you one more important thing here. When 2 angles are given, what happens? See, 150 and this will be 30, 110 and this will be 70. Clearly it is happening. Therefore, by AAA similarity, this triangle is similar. These 2 triangles are similar. Okay? Guys, in this question, what did they give? This is the data given. And you are asked to find out angle DOC, angle DCO and angle OAB. And also given, these 2 triangles are similar. This triangle is similar to this triangle. 2 triangles are similar, and okay. When these 2 triangles are similar, it means that the corresponding angles are equal and the corresponding sides should be in the same proportion. We take the concept of corresponding angles equal. Because given triangle ODC is similar to triangle OBA. That means your order should be like this: ODC and OBA. So here D is 70. So B should be 70. No doubt B should be 70. Okay, when B and BD is a straight line. When BD is a straight line, what will be angle DOC? Angle DOC, it will be 180 minus 125, because the whole line will be 180. 180 minus 155, it will be 55. That means here it will be 55. When it is 55, obviously it will be 55 because both the triangles are similar by triplet property. So angle AOB is 55. What about angle DCO? If this is 55, this is according to angle sum property. For DCO, we have to subtract the other 2 sum from 180. From 180, you can get 180 minus 125. This will be 55. Okay? All the 3 are 55. See, in the 3rd question, you are given a trapezium here. Diagonals AC and BD of a trapezium are intersecting at a point O. You are asked to prove that OA by OC is equal to OB by OD. OA by OC is equal to OB by OD. Also given that using similarity criteria. Now, what I do is, in a trapezium, what happens? the opposite sides are parallel. That means these two sides are parallel. When these two sides are parallel, this angle will be equal to this angle. Okay, is it right? Okay, alternate angles. These two angles will be equal because these two lines are parallel, and these two angles are equal. When two angles are equal, obviously the third angle will be equal. Now we write these two triangles like this. So ODC, and the order is very important here when you are writing separately. When you have D here, D is equal to B. No, you should write BA, because this angle is equal to this angle. Because when you are comparing two triangles and when you are applying the property of triple or triplex, the corresponding vertices also should be same. See carefully. Now, clearly, now what is happening here? Angle D is equal to angle B, angle C is equal to angle A, and angle O will be equal to, should be equal to, because the angle sum property. According to angle sum property, so these two also will be equal, definitely. Now, when these two are equal, according to by triple concept, what I do, I'll compare the sides. I'll compare the sides like, we compare from this to this. So, OA by OC is equal to OB by OD, over OB by OD. Actually, if you take this triangle here, that triangle there, then that is, but everything is same. Okay? Right, in the fourth question, what is given? This is the figure given here. From the figure PS, okay, QR by QS. QR by QS is equal to QT by PR is given. QT by PR is given. But first of all, I use this condition. Angle 1 equal to angle 2. So, from triangle PQR is an isosceles triangle. Is an isosceles. When you take isosceles triangle, the sides are also equal. PQ is equal to PR. PQ is equal to PR, or you can take QP. QP is equal to PR. Now, from given, again from given, QR by QS is equal to QT by PR. So you just replace QR by QS, you write the same, and QT by what is PR? PR is actually QP. So now what is happening here? QR by QS, and QT by QP. Now you're asked to prove that. Now you take the triangle separately, PQS. Say I'm drawing this separately. Okay. PQS and TQR. Okay. TQR. Okay. Now what is happening here? QR by QS. Okay. QR by QS is equal to QT by PQ. And angle Q is same in both of them. So SAS. According to SAS concept, what is happening here? The triangles are by SAS concept. Triangle PQS is similar to triangle TQR. Only the thing we apply is the isosceles triangle concept. That's it. Okay, in the fifth problem, what did they give? They gave a triangle like PQR, and S and T are 2 points on PR and QR such that angle P is equal to angle RTS. This is equal to this. And you have to prove that this triangle is similar to this triangle. How? I'll tell you. Let us draw these two separately. No? Okay, RPQ. Where is RPQ? Okay, RPQ. And RTS. When you are drawing RTS triangle now, so I take T here because the corresponding angle T is equal to RTS. Because it is given in the question that angle P is equal to angle RTS. So I take this angle as T. Okay. And RTS. And if you see in the triangle RPQ and RTS, the angle R is common angle. This is common angle. Okay. We write that. Given angle P is equal to angle RTS and angle R is equal to angle R common in both triangles. When two angles are equal, obviously the third angle will be same. No? Obviously the third angle will be same. Therefore, by AAA similarity, because according to the angle sum property, AAA similarity, triangle RPQ is similar to triangle RTS. Okay. Okay, in the sixth question, what did they give? They give the triangle ABE. ABE is congruent to triangle ACD. Now we can say like this. Okay, ABE. Let us draw like this. AB is this. ABE and ACD will be like this. ACD. These two are congruent. Then these two are congruent. What you can say that what sides are equal? Clearly, AB is equal to AC. AB should be equal to AC, and AE should be equal to AD. AE should be equal to AD, and BE should be equal to DC, because it is given that these two triangles are congruent. Okay. Now AE should be equal to AD. Now look here. When AE is equal to AD, you are also asked to prove that, and AB is equal to AC. I take AD is equal to AE. Better you take like that. AD is equal to AE and AB is equal to AC. Now, when I take the fraction of these two, like that means AD by AB, can I take like AE by AC? Because AD is equal to AE and AB equal to AC. AD equal to AE and AB equal to AC. So from these two, you can write this. Now, AD by AB equal to AE by AC. Now, if I take the triangles separately, let us take triangles separately. A, D, E and A, B, C. Angle A is common in both. Common angle in both. And the sides including the angle AD by AB is equal to AE by AC. Therefore, what similarity it is applying here? By SAS similarity. SAS similarity, what you can tell that? Triangle ADE is similar to triangle ABC. Okay? Right. All the best. Right. Now, seventh question. See here the triangle is given. And AE and AD are intersecting. Sorry, CE and AD are intersecting at P. And you have to prove this. And these are at 90 degrees. These are given 90. You have to prove all these three. So, let us see. When you are considering each one, we consider triangle side. AEP, when I see AEP, let us draw AEP like this. If you draw separately like this, no, it will be easy for us to compare the sides and angles. AEP and CDP. Let us take CDP. Okay, CDP. So, in CDP, it is at D it is 90. Okay. Now AEP. This is AEP and this is CDP. I take P here. D here. D is at right angle CDP. Why I took like this only? Because we take right angles E as at right angle and D as at right angle. 90 degrees. Angle E, PEA is equal to angle PDC is equal to 90. One condition is over. The other condition is when you look at these two in triangle AEP and CDP, these two are alternate angles. I mean vertically opposite angles. These two are called vertically opposite angles, and these two are equal. So angle APE is equal to angle CPD are vertically opposite angles. When two corresponding angles are equal, obviously the third angle will be same. Angle A equal to angle C. Therefore, this is from angle sum property, ASP. Therefore, what you can say, triangle AEP is similar to triangle CDP. What is the second one? ABD and CBE. ABD is also right angle triangle, and also CBE. And in both, B is common. Angle B is common. So I draw ABD. When I draw ABD, I take like this. I take a right angle triangle at D, and I take B here. So ABD, and the other one is CBE. When I take CBE also a right angle triangle. So at right angle is at E, and CBE. So B is common in both. See, when you take ABD, and also CBE, B is common. B is common angle, and angle D is 90 in both. So when two angles are same, see, let us write angle ABD is equal to angle CBE. See, angle ABD and CBE. This angle is same in both the triangles, and angle D is equal to angle E is equal to 90 degrees. This is same angle, and this is 90 degrees. Obviously, the third angle will be same. Third angle will be angle A equal to angle C. Angle A will be equal to angle C from angle sum property. If two corresponding angles are equal, obviously the third angle will be equal. Angle sum property. Therefore, triangle ABD is similar to triangle CBE. Okay? Now the next one. I rub this. Next one is AEP and ADP. AEP, the fourth one. Okay, AEP, we draw AEP like this. AEP and ADB. Where is ADB? Okay, ADB. So what is right angle here in ADB? D is right angle and ADB. See, if you see carefully, AEP and ADB, angle A is same in both, and this is 90. Obviously, the third angle will be same from angle sum property. Therefore, we write like this: angle PEA is equal to angle BDA is equal to 90 degrees, and angle PAE is equal to angle BAD is equal to common angle. When two angles are equal, angle P is equal to angle B from angle sum property. Therefore, triangle AEP is similar to triangle ADP. The last one, PDC. They want this triangle PDC with BEC. PDC and BEC. I think for PDC and BEC, angle C is same. Let us draw this. Fourth one. Okay, PDC. For PDC, it will be angle DPC. And the other one is BEC. It is 90 degrees C. In both, angle D is angle E 90. Angle C is common in both. Therefore, from angle sum property, these two angles are equal. So we write like that: angle DCP is equal to angle ECB, because it is common angle on, or common vertex on both the triangles. And angle CDP is equal to angle CEP is equal to 90 degrees, right angle. Obviously, the third angle will be same from angle sum property. Therefore, this triangle is similar to triangle CDP is similar to triangle CEP. Okay? See, in 8th question, they have given a parallelogram ABCD, and E is a point on AD produced. When AD is produced, E is a point. And when B is joined, it will intersect DC at F. It is intersecting DC at F. Yeah, show that triangle ABE is similar to triangle CFB. Triangle ABE should be similar to triangle CFB. So, we take both the triangles here separately. ABE, I draw ABE here. ABE, and CFB should be here, but I'll mark later. See, this is a parallelogram. No? When this is a parallelogram, this angle will be equal to this angle. Agree? Because these are alternate angles. These are the alternate angles. This angle will be equal to this angle. So, angle EBA should be equal to angle CFB. So, I write F here and B here. Angle CFB. Okay. Now, CFB or CFB here, it can be anywhere. Now, one more thing. What is the other thing that we can do? Let us not write this. CFB, either C can be here or C can be here also. So, B will be equal to F. What is the other thing that we can do here? See, when these two are equal also in parallelogram, these two angles will be equal. So, angle A. So, EAB should be equal to what? Angle FCB. So, at A, it should be CFB. Angle CFB. So, now look here. From here, what is happening here? This B is equal to F. Okay. This is equal to this. And this is equal to this. When two angles are equal, obviously the third angle will be equal from angle sum property. Therefore, we write here angle EBA is equal to angle BFC because alternate angles. Now, angle EAB is equal to angle BCF because from parallelogram, opposite angles, sum of opposite angles will be equal to 180 according to parallelogram property. Therefore, when two angles are equal, the other angle E is equal to angle B from angle sum property. Therefore, triangle ABE is similar to triangle CFB. Okay? Right. See in the ninth question, this is a given two right angle triangles are given together, and we are asked to prove this. Triangle ABC is similar to triangle AMP. Let us draw these two. So both are right angle triangle. Let us draw both right angle triangles like this. Triangle ABC and triangle AMB. Because M is at right angle, B is at right angle, and angle A is common in both the right angle triangles. See, when you take ABC and also AMP, angle A is common. Angle A is common in both of them. So when two angles are equal from angle sum property, the third angle also will be equal. Therefore, angle CAB is equal to angle BAM. Common angle, and angle CBA is equal to angle angle A no, the second right angle triangle is AMP, it is P, AMP, it should be P, very sorry. Angle CBA will be equal to angle it is PAM, it should be PAM, and this is equal, CAB is equal, angle CBA is equal to this right angle PMA, that is equal to 90 degrees. Obviously the third angle C is equal to angle P, since, why? Because angle sum property. Therefore, triangle ABC is similar to triangle AMP. And now from this you are asked to prove something else. Now let us compare. When two triangles are similar, according to AAA property and SSS property can apply anything. Here we apply triple S. CA by PA is equal to BC by PM over CA by PA equal to BC by PM. Also you will get one more ratio but not required. You are asked to prove only two, so we prove two. Okay? Right. All of you look at 10th question. What did they give? They gave the triangle, these two triangles are similar and CD and here GH are the bisectors of angles. Here it is angle bisector of angle ACB and that one is angle EGF. And you are given, and one thing, very important thing is how to take. You have to take FEG. You are given the triangle ABC is similar to triangle FEG. If you take E here, F here, it will be gone. Okay, you should be a little careful in taking that. Okay, now this is the thing, and these two angles are same. Alpha, let us take beta. These two angles are same. Now, what is happening? You are asked to prove that CD by GH equal to AC by FG. CD by GH. And also triangle DCB is similar to triangle HGE, DCA. This DCB is similar to HGE and also triangle. Okay. First, before going to CD by GH and AC by FG, we prove this last. First we prove these two. Okay. Now I draw this triangle DCB. Second one I am doing triangle DCB. Triangle HGE. DCB HGE. Second one I am doing. See guys, these two triangles are similar. When two triangles are similar from given, what you can say, angle DBC is equal to angle HEG. This angle is equal to this angle because these two triangles are similar. Okay, now also when angle C is equal to angle B, angle C is equal to, angle ACB is equal to angle FGE. When you take half angle also it is because this is half of this angle ACB and this is also half of angle FGE. So both are same. That means this is nothing but, what is this? This is nothing but angle DCB and this is nothing but angle HGE. See, HGE is nothing but half of angle FGE because this line is the bisector of this angle. In the same way, DCB is nothing but half of angle ACB. So instead of this, I wrote this. That means in these two triangles, these angles are equal. And also first one is DBC. These two are equal according to the given. When two angles are equal according to the angle sum property, the third angle will also be equal to the other corresponding angle of the other triangle. Therefore, triangle DBC is similar to triangle HEG. Okay. Now I prove the next one. The upper ones we do. The same case we do. I am rubbing this for the upper one. Same case we do. What we say? DCA. We draw this DCA and this is alpha. And also HGF. FHG beta. See guys, if this is half of this, what we know, in both the triangles what is common? Common angle is A. So angle DAC is equal to angle HFG. Why? Because both the triangles are similar. Now, these two angles are also same now. From given condition, ACB is equal to angle FGE. When I take half also, it should be same. Why half? Because this is the bisector and this is nothing but, this half is nothing but angle ACD. Angle ACD is equal to angle FGH. So two angles are equal. That means these two angles are equal. When two angles are equal, according to the angle sum property, the third angle also equal. Therefore, the triangles are similar. Therefore, triangle ADC is similar to, or DCA is similar to triangle HGF. To prove the first one, we need these two triangles. When two triangles are similar, you can compare the sides now. So let us compare the sides. What happens now? I am doing here. When you compare these two sides, we need CD by GH. CD by GH is equal to AC should be equal to FG. AC by FG. The third also will be equal, but we need only 2. Okay. So from these two we take this one. So better you do these two first. From this triangle we take this. You just need to compare which triangle has having these sides, so that we take those two triangles and we compare them and we prove the similarity of those two triangles. Okay, 11th question, this is the figure given, and AB is equal to AC. These two, this is an isosceles triangle, and AD is perpendicular to BC and EF is perpendicular to AC. You are asked to prove that ABD is similar to triangle ECF. When you check it carefully, ABD and ECF, only one right angle triangle is matching here. And how to make this equal? So let us draw these two triangles. Yeah, triangle ABD is similar to triangle ECF. Let us draw the right angle triangle ABD. So ABD, and the other one is ECF. This is F here. There is no angle common here. Then how to make these two triangles are same? Look here. Now see, when you take this triangle ABD and ECF, I take C here, F here. Sorry, E here. Because F is at 90. This is 90, no doubt, we fix here. Now you can have a doubt that why did you take C here, B here, sir? I'll tell you. See, when you take both the triangles, no vertex is common in both of them. Still, since AB is equal to AC and it is an isosceles triangle, these two angles are same. So angle B should be equal to angle C. If you compare both the triangles, you will have this in first triangle and you will have this in the second triangle. And one more is 90 degrees. I'll write here. Since AB is equal to AC, ABC is an isosceles triangle. Angle B is equal to angle C. So angle B is equal to angle C. That was the first thing. Next one is angle ADB is equal to angle EFC, which is 90 degrees. When two angles are equal, according to angle sum property, the third one also should be equal. Therefore, angle sum property. Therefore, by triplet theorem, triangle ABD is similar to triangle ECF. Understand? This is very, very important here. Question. Okay, see the 12th question. See, you are given the two triangles and the AB, BC and AD of median, AD is a median here, is proportional to the PQ, QR and PM of the other triangle. Then you have to prove that these two triangles are similar. What is given here? AB is proportional to PQ and BC is proportional to QR and AD median. This is median. Median means the line joining from one vertex to the midpoint of other two vertices. So AD is by PM. This is given. RTP is triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. That's what we have to prove. Simple thing. When you have this thing, that's what I do. I take the given one first. From given, AB by PQ is equal to BC by QR. Now AB by PQ, for BC can I write 2BD and QR can I write 2QM. Why? Because this is the midpoint, because it is given that AD is a median. So AB by PQ is equal to BD by AB by PQ is equal to BD by QM. Now BD by QM is equal to AD by PM. Okay, AD by PM. So we write like this. Now when you take these three, AB by PQ, BD by QM and AD by PM, then these two triangles are similar. Triangle ABD is similar to triangle PQM. When these two triangles are similar, what is the condition for similarity? The corresponding angles are equal. Therefore, angle ABD is equal to angle PQM. I take these two angles equal. Because these two triangles are similar, what we have proved. Again, we go back to the given condition. Angle ABD, this angle is same. Now I'll go back to the given condition. I write AB by PQ is equal to BC by QR. Now, when you see, I take only this thing. When you see this, it looks like AB by PQ, angles are same, and BC by QR. It looks like S, A angle S, 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 A, S, S, A, S. From S, A, S similarity condition, what you can say that triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. Right? Okay, see the 13th question. This is a question. D is a point on BC such that angle ADC, this is A here, ADC, this angle is equal to angle BAC. If you observe carefully from ADC and BAC, C is common among them. We draw separately. Triangle ADC, I draw as it is. This is ADC. This angle is equal to BAC, no? Well, I take A here. I take A here and I draw like that. Because C is the common angle, I write C in the same place. BAC. I take BAC like that. If you interchange. Because why did I take like that? Because you are given that ADC is equal to angle BAC and C is the common angle in both of them. This angle is same in both. So given angle ADC is equal to angle BAC, and from angle C, ACD is equal to angle BCA, which is common angle. So according to the angle sum property, the third angle also will be equal. Therefore, triangle ADC is similar to triangle BAC. Now we need to prove this thing. How to prove? Let us take CA. We need CA square. No? Okay, we take CA by this side by this side CB. This side by this side CB. Now we take this one. CD also we need. Okay, CD by this side by CA. Now cross multiplying. CA square is equal to CB into CD. You can take the other side also, but we don't need. We need only two. Or otherwise you can write CA by CD, CD by CA, and AD by BA also you can take, but it is not required. We need for this proof, it is not required. Okay? Right. 14th question, guys. You are given here, given that side AB by PQ is proportional to AC by PR and the median AD by PM. I think we write, it is better if I write it down. Given AB by PQ is equal to AC by PR is equal to AD by PM. Then we have to prove that triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. For this thing, the same thing we did, but the sides are different in 12th question. AB, this and median are similar. So proportional. This side and median are proportional. Then it will be little easy. But when the sides including the median are proportional, we should do in a little different way. How to do, I tell you. A little construction is required here. That is, I take D here. I just extend this line D to E in such a way that I write here construction, extend or produce AD to E such that AD is equal to DE. Okay, also extend PM to N such that PM is equal to MN. Here also. This is N, MN. These two are equal. This is N. And join CE and MN. Okay, we have joined these two. Now when you compare these two triangles, just compare these two triangles. What is happening here? D is the midpoint here. When you compare these two triangles, BD is equal to DC and AD is equal to DE, and angle ADB is equal to angle CDE. These two angles are equal because vertically opposite. Therefore, the triangle ADB is congruent to triangle. This is congruent to this triangle CDE. Same thing happens here also. What happens? QM is equal to MR, QM is equal to MR, and PM is equal to MN. That is from construction we took, and vertically opposite angles. Angle PMQ is equal to angle RMN. So therefore, triangle PMQ is congruent to triangle NMR or RMN. RMN, better we write RMN. This triangle is congruent to this, triangle is congruent to this. Therefore, when these two triangles are congruent, what happens? AB will be equal to EC. Therefore, AB should be equal to CE. AB should be equal to CE. And here PQ will be equal to NR. PQ will be equal to NR or RN. We write RN. This is equal to this. Okay. Now, when I take these like this only. Now, from the given condition, let us go with the given condition. Okay. You are given that from given, it is given that AB by PQ is equal to AC by PR. Now, when you take AB by PQ equal to AC by PR, what is AB? In the place of AB, I take CE. CE by what is PQ? RN. CE by RN, and AC by PR. Now the third side, what is the third side actually? AD, no? AD by PM. We just multiply with 2 and divide with 2. 2AD becomes what? 2AD becomes AE, and 2PM becomes PM. Now if you see carefully, CE by RN is equal to AC by PR is equal to AE by PM. That means this whole part, this triangle is similar to this triangle. So by triple property, triangle AEC is similar to triangle PNR. When two triangles are similar, the corresponding angles are equal. Angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Angle 1 equal to angle 2. Similarly, if I take this side, no, instead of joining these two, if I join these two, similarly, we can prove that angle 3 is equal to angle 4. Angle 3 is equal to angle 4. So that means what you can, if you add these two, these two should be equal to these two. Therefore, 1 plus 3 angles is equal to 4 plus 2 angles. That means angle BAC will be equal to angle QPR. Now, angle BAC is equal to QPR. That means these two angles are equal. Again, from the given condition, what did we get? These angles are same, and the sides are given from given. What is given here? AB by PQ is equal to AC by PR. These two sides are proportion, and the angle including the sides are equal. That's what we have proved. The angles including the sides are equal. That's what we have proved. So by SAS similarity, this triangle is similar to triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. Okay? Please pause the video and check it carefully, guys. Now see the 15th question. You are given two triangles It's not triangle is given actually. This vertical pole of 6 centimeter side is creating a shadow of 4 centimeter. And how much length should be the other pole to get a shadow of 28? Just both are right angle triangles. Both are right angle triangles, and the sun's attitude is same. So you can compare that these two triangles are similar because these two angles are same because the sun's angle will be the same. Then when two angles are corresponding angles are same according to the angles of property, the third angle also will be the same. Therefore, this triangle is similar to this triangle. When two triangles are similar, we can apply the property of triplet or triplet. Let us apply triplet property because we need this side. So 6 by x is equal to 4 by 28. Okay. You can cancel 4 1 7. Cross multiply 42 equal to x. Therefore, the length of the other pole is 7 centimeters. Sorry, 42 centimeters. Okay. But in this, you are given that there are two similar triangles and medians are also given. Okay. Now you are asked to prove that AB by PQ is equal to AD by PM. Okay. Now, given these two triangles are similar, so you can say that AB by angles, first angles are equal. Angle A is equal to angle P. But we need here only angle B. Angle B is equal to angle Q since triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. So we use this later. How I tell you. Now I also take AB by PQ is equal to BC by QR. BC by QR. Okay. AB by PQ equal to BC by QR. And now I can also take AB by PQ is equal to BC means 2BD by 2QR. 2QR. You can cancel 2. So it becomes AB by PQ is equal to BD by QR and angle B is equal to angle Q. See, AB by PQ is equal to BD by QR, sorry, BD by QM, 2QM, BD by QM and angle B is equal to angle Q. Therefore, by SAS similarity, triangle ABD is similar to triangle PQM. Triangle ABD is similar to triangle PQM. When these two triangles are similar, what happens? You can compare the sides. So AB by PQ is equal to AD by PM is equal to BD by QM. Actually, it is not required. We are asked to prove only the first two things. Okay.